Do it this way. She don't love you like the way that she says that she does. She's pretending. She don't wanna mess with your love, and I want you, need you, wanna hold you, caress you. So trust me with your heart, 'cause baby my love goes on and on. On and on. She's not like me. She don't really care for your heart. She's just like the other girls that you tried, and I know you need to be loved so true. So trust me with your heart, 'cause baby my love goes on and I can love you, I can love you, I can love you better than she can. I can love you, I can love you, I can love you better than she I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated with the folks. I'm affiliated with the Lords. I'm affiliated with the Stones. I'm affiliated with the Fours. I'm affiliated with the Bloods. I'm affiliated with the Crips. I'm affiliated with the Thugs. We affiliated with the shit. I'm affiliated. 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 I grew up in the streets and met some real niggas trying to find something to eat, and met some real bitches trying to find something to free. Got the plug on the weed, the D got the plug on the heats, the beats. Now we charging niggas for fee. We couldn't get free for nothing. Now it's nothing for free. We used to get weed for hundreds. Now we sell hundreds. And we used to keep heat in the house. Now we keep heat under the seat. Tripping come from under the seat. Put your bitch ass under a sheet. Bitch, I'm from the G. We moved the nap and got the plug. Now we thug thugging in peace. We got that bag and now we laugh when it come to the beef. These bitches used to swear to God they wouldn't fuck us for free. And now these hoes done trying to suck us to sleep. Keep your yay outside, run around with that K outside. Back when you can play outside, my niggas will stay outside. Just know on my grave I ride. Every motherfucking day I grind. To the motherfucking day I die. Disrespect the way that I'm affiliated. 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 I'm affiliated with the folks. I'm affiliated with the Lord. I'm affiliated with the Stones. I'm affiliated with the Fords. I'm affiliated with the Bloods. I'm affiliated with the Crips. I'm affiliated with the Thugs. I'm affiliated with the shit. I'm affiliated. 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 I'm affiliated.
I'm affiliated. Do what the Lord got initiated. Know what the game and the syndicated. I be the king, got it vindicated. I'm with the shit man, the gang gang. We on the streets on the chain gang. Blood and blood out of we gang bang. We all is one of the same thing. Don't let this nigga go bang bang. Blaza the shibby the woo woo. GD the cripple the suwu. Keitra KK and phone now. Willie Lil Manny and Bo now. Affiliated, we connected. Affiliated, we respected. Better never disrespected. Then we coming to correct it. Affiliated like Concord. Mid block be the vice, Lord. Rapified like a money bag. Almighty or a body bag. Bitch, you know we going global. Bitch, you know we ain't local. Global thugs, our color green. Anything else, voting.
I don't like letting the beat talk, I like letting me talk. This how G's walk, nigga, we off. And if they sick as us, just know they sick as fuck. Been like this since the beginning, never switch it up. Picked it up, put it down for one time, and now we all lit as fuck. Come around if we nut on the ground, bitches to lick it up. In and out, soon as they send it down, man, we gon' send it up. Suave, bought some blue, man, you already know what we gon' do, fam, let's go.
I'm with Timer, I'm with BG at the beach. Made it finally out the belly of the beast. Drinking good and we watching what we eat. Something sticky with the icky on the seat. He said he tired of playing little man. Finna fire at the middle man. I said I'm trying to be a business man. And now we buying us some bigger land. Hey, sit at the table. We ain't need no plates, no time. We ain't even gon' waste no time. We ain't even gon' wait. No mistakes. We can't even hesitate. You know I'm running in with the gun out. Told the driver shoot whoever try to run out. Get it done before he even put the blunt out. We ain't counting till we make it to my aunt house. Now it's time. You know we gotta make a trip. Cross town. That's how far we gotta get. Plan B, just in case we gotta split. Where we meet, that don't even gotta switch. Did everything that we planned to. Split it 4 ways like a man do. Next damn move, Cancun. I can smell the water in the sand too. I'm with Timer, I'm with VG at the beach. Made it finally out the belly of the beast. Drinking good and we watching what we eat. Something sticky with the icky on the seat. Said I'm tired of playing little man. Finna fire up the middle man. I said I'm trying to be a businessman. And then we buying us some bigger land.
Blue, we at that net, back that respect, bet we gon' catch a check. If we flex on they said it's a mess that they will not forget. On the low, man, the dope man look like a come up. We burn up with the gun up, let them know, man, it's not the time to play slow, fam. With the money, gun, the bill, the lean, the boy, the girl, the Mary Jane. We ain't leaving anything, I put that shit on everything. We don't do no witnesses, put a bullet in every brain. Meet up at the highway, split the spread, and leave on separate planes. And no, it's not about the change, it's about the game. And no, it's not about your fame, it's about the game. And no, it's not about your name, it's about the lane. And after everything is changed, make sure you stay the same. Soon as I land, I'ma call my man. Tell him to call my fam, tell him where I am. Purchase some land and stay off the ground. Damn, I'm living the dream, it feel like a scam.
I'm with Timer, I'm with VG at the beach. Made it finally out the belly of the beast. Drinking good and we watching what we eat. Something sticky with the icky on the seat. Tired of playing little man. Finna fire up the middle man. I'm trying to be a businessman. We're buying us some bigger land.
The man is not allowed to fly a plane in his own country. But you want to convince the world that this man is not only a threat to his neighbors, but he is a threat to the entire human family. You are a liar. Liar. And the people are intellectual cowards who sit down and suck up this filthy lie.
Man, I've been rapping for a minute, I don't see how niggas hate on me. Suave boss, the greatest motherfucker should wait on it. Even if my album drops 10 years from now, nigga, it's gonna be the hardest album out 10 years from now, nigga. The Suave boss, you niggas should see that shit. Whatever I am in the old niggas should be that shit. Whatever they say they gon' come, I don't agree with it. Just add a couple of my hoes and come to be with it. Man, it's Suave boss. The reason why these niggas get hard off if 100 niggas die for this cause is a small cost. I'm trying to get my people on their feet again, nigga, but I'm back smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, nigga. And maybe that's why I'm not back on my shit. It's why I'm off some 2-6 and moved out to the bricks. A couple people from Phil. Now we know we love shit. Now they know they should quit trying to make it hood rich. All that bullshit on your mind, I know I wish you would spit. Niggas know what I'm about, and they wish I would flip. Niggas ask about a track, they wanna hear that shit. But when I ask to do a track, they don't hear that shit, man. And that's the type of shit that I don't say, man. Niggas know from the go that I don't play, man. Coming straight from the street, no, I can't straight, man. They ain't fucking with him, 'cause he don't pay, man.
Why are the Europeans so insecure about other people in the world? And why do you, after everywhere you go, you gotta kill and murder the rest of the people of the human family? Your history is written in the blood of the black, the brown, the yellow, and the red. Why are you so insecure? Do you know what brings about insecurity? What brings about insecurity is when you have a false concept of yourself. And the false concept of self is white supremacy. They believe that they are better because they are white. And as a result, see, when a man has that kind of silly mentality, Hitler had the silly mentality that the white man, the Aryan, is superior. So then at the Olympics, Jesse Owens kicks up all the Aryans. Hitler is outraged. He's angry.
That's very simplistic.
Yeah. Well, you need it to be simplistic. You need it to be extra simplistic.
You see, they can't even take the
The reality, I know they can't handle. You know, look, when you take a brick, and you hurl the brick among a pack of dogs, only the dog who gets hit yelps. Think about it.
It's the boy Swap Boss, man, back up in the building, man. Shout out to Big on the track, Z on the cam. That's snapping off fam. Shout out to Solar Mind, the commissioner of the greatest debate league on earth, Solar Vision Debate League. Solar Vision Debate League. Make sure you subscribe. We're in the playoffs. We got some good debates coming up, man. We're gonna go through that. Shout out to Knowledge Born Allah, do the Knowledge Radio, Knowledge Born Allah on YouTube. Check him out. Go over there, fuck with him, support him, hit the like, leave comments, man. The brother got the slow grind. He does the positive thing. He ain't over there on no clout chasing. He ain't over there on no viral. He's bringing real people who had a dedicated life to the black empowerment over there. And we know that's not entertaining, right? I don't know how motherfuckers just don't fuck with that shit. But shout out to Knowledge Born Allah, man. And shout out to the AOI, of course, man. That's Brandon Bay Goldmine, Ampu Pro Black, Wicked Radical Ground Zero, and Hurricane Katrina, the King James 13, and Tabali Inc. I want to say shout out to the judges, shout out to the peers, and shout out to the reason we're here. Well, shout out to the reason we're here every day. The people of SVDL, as y'all come in and hit that like button. The reason we're here today, no, I think it's just you. Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? My microphone says it's working. Yeah, so today we are here for a special occasion, okay? Not so long ago, I had a flat earth debate with the flat earth community god, Brother Sanchez. And he agreed to the debate. Shout out to him. It's only you. Many people would be saying they can't hear if they couldn't hear. So he came over here. He had a debate. It's you. And I crushed him. I killed him. You know? And so ever since then, Sanchez has been talking about UFOs and Jesus. He's left Flat Earth alone. And so now there's this clout race to be positioned as the top person in the conscious community as a Flat Earth doctrine holding person. That's something I had to make myself aware of because I don't give a fuck about that type of thinking. But it is causing a conflict. So yesterday we got into the discussion of the Flat Earth. But of course you can't have a discussion with Flat Earth people because they don't know how to have discussions when it comes to Flat Earth. They don't know how to listen. They don't know how to explain. They don't know how to comprehend. It's just a lack of so many tools and qualities that you need to even have this discussion that just fails them once this door opens. They wake up in the morning, they breath stink, so they brush their teeth. They're a little musty, so they take a shower. They want to prolong that freshness, so they put on deodorant. They're hungry, so they eat, and then the flat earth topic come up, and they lose all fucking intelligence. So, I'm here to go through all of the points that flat earthers bring up and show you why they're dumb, show you why they're hella goofy, and why you can't take this topic serious with these people. Baby, what's up? I'm asking you. Oh, okay. So, yeah. I don't know why people really... They don't do any experiments. None. If we go through the madness of the conversation yesterday, Battlewag said, don't show me no third person when talking to the one dude that jumped on with the accent. Don't show me no third person. You just gonna show me some regurgitate, some third person shit to the... And then he went into regurgitating some third person shit. 101 reasons why the earth is flat. And he's done no investigating. What they call themselves doing is lookership, relying on your senses. You look, smell, taste, see. You see, taste, hear, smell, and feel that the earth is flat. That is retarded. That is retarded. I'm getting all my slides together on my screen because I don't know. Well, let me check to see if I still get that. Yeah. Is this it? Okay. Okay, this could have saved me a lot of time. So, one of the points that they make is that you could go outside and look, and you can tell we're not on the globe. The earth looks flat. Damn, I had a lot of fucking... Come on, man. A lot of fucking slides. That the earth looked flat. So, I literally got so much shit. Where the fuck is the pick? This is. I wish I could show you. I got 3 screens up. And it's getting pretty crowded. I got the different kinds on different. So I want to show you this, right? When it comes to trusting your own senses, just looking, right? And of course, the flat earth people not going to be interested in this conversation because they know they're lying. They know they're lying. They don't believe the earth is flat. They just, for the just for the point of casting doubt. That's all they are. Doubt casters. They won't ever prove nothing. And it's sadness. What's the one guy name? Jake. Jake the Great got up here with his deceitful voice, right? Like, niggas talk like me, we supposed to be ignorant. People talk like him, they supposed to be educated and know some shit. And then he opens his mouth and starts saying some of the dumbest shit I ever heard somebody say. For one, he brought up a video that no globe earther has ever brought up to prove that the earth is a sphere, and debunked it. Now, when he did that, I knew the man was slow, like everybody else that was defending flat earth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like me taking a pencil and breaking it and say, see, I prove the earth is a globe. Well, no flat earther has ever tried to prove the earth is flat by breaking a pencil. But and these are grown ass men. I need y'all to know that. These aren't children. They're grown men who demand respect and attention from women and have the right to procreate and make children. And they've been believing in flat earth for a very long time. But their conversation is just as stupid as it was in 1 AD. It doesn't evolve. There's no new 2021 question about globe earth. It's all the same shit. And then they're so convinced they're right, they don't even do any fucking research to check against themselves. So they say shit that's wrong or ask questions that are stupid. So let me show you this. Trying to get back over to this screen. I haven't used my 3 screens in a minute. So let me show you this. Right?
Whew. Okay, that was way more work than I thought it'd be. But the mural turned out awesome, huh? We've got 2 seagulls that you can see here. We have a purple seagull and we have an orange seagull. But what if I told you they're exactly the same color? What if I also told you there was a 3rd seagull hidden in this mural? It's right here in the center. Smack dab. So if I move this up, it appears to match this seagull color here of orange. If I move it down the mural, it looks like it's changing colors to purple, but that's actually because on this seagull, we've got orange and little gradient of purple, and so it changes the color appearance of it based on the background that it's against. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, flying out of this illusion into the next.
Now, that just proved that your eyes will show you shit different than what is reality. Your eyes are geniuses. They take in light information. Get back over to my main screen. It takes in light information and then gives your brain a projection, a image so that you can then move around. In that instant, your eyes change the color of that cutout to make it more efficient. When it was in the middle, your eyes turned the whole thing the same color. When he scooted it up, your eyes brightened the contrast. And when he lowered it, it lowered the contrast. Without you even thinking. Without you even knowing that needed to happen. Your brain kept everything else the same and changed the contrast of that one piece. That is how amazing your brain is. Now, let me show you this. I don't know why the fuck. Let me get some more. Let me go back over here. All this is evidence of all this up here is evidence of the globe Earth. Their desk will never look like this. Talking about flat Earth. I went over there to Sanchez and I said, Sanchez, my first question was, do you have a working model? This nigga said, I got many. And that's because they cannot show you all of the occurrences that we see. Shout out to Business Minded Talk. Shout out to Facts Only. Land Single to Portman. Big Dog Philly OG. Shalama Leah. Sorry, Malik Rain. And Taz. They desk will never look like this. So, and then they're going to say, I didn't see the presentation you did. But motherfucker get up here, let me prove all the Americans are they black Israelites. Oh, they in this motherfucker. You know, but liars don't want to be proven liars. That's why niggas dodge court. Because they know what time it is. Yeah, I got to go to court. I ain't going. I'm guilty. I'm lying. I ain't finna go in that motherfucker, man, lying like that. So, that's just how they play. God damn, this is a lot of... Okay, hold on. I could probably keep the rest of this on my main desk, but I still haven't seen the one picture that I'm looking for. Like, this is crazy. Let me just use this one. I'll just share this PowerPoint, right? So, peep game. Once again, just trusting your eyes for what they are. In this instance, it looked like the road gets smaller, but it doesn't. It's the same width. In this instant, it looked like the road touches the sky, but it doesn't. They continue separated. But from this perspective, this is the visualization you get. This is the depiction of the light information that your brain creates. All right? So sometimes you need tools to back you up on that shit. Now, another instance of your brain being a hell of a tool. Watch this. Watch me prove a basketball is flat. This is the logic that flat earthers use when saying the earth is flat. They walk outside, they see a flat surface, and they lose their mind. They lose their mind. When in all actuality, you're too close to notice that there's a curvature. You're too close to notice that there's a curvature. So by their logic, I have just proved that a basketball is flat. That's just what happened. If your brain works like a flat earther, that should be enough. If you were microscopic, which we are in comparison to the earth, and you walked out here, this would be a flat surface to you with a few mounds, but the mounds are the same height. This is a flat surface. But upon further looking, using a tool, taking a different vantage point, you will see that it is a basketball and that it's not flat. And that's just how stupid they have to fucking be. That's just how stupid they have to fucking be to even continue having any validity. They dodge all science, ignore all science, and they just admit it. Battle X admitted yesterday he knew nothing about nothing. He said, I'm not good with math. I don't know astronomy. I don't know this and I don't know that. But I have this paper that says 101 reasons why the earth is flat. And I'm running with it. You cannot rely on the information of people like that. I have another example. I know I do. Let me shrink all this shit too. Oh man, you right. And this is all the stuff saved in my computer. They ignore even and then when their eyes do tell them the truth, they lie. That is crazy. Like, dude, they call all the real pictures of. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me take you back over to this screen. Watch how pitiful this is.
Pictures of what NASA.
They say all this is CGI. They call real pictures CGI. Look at that. Look at this. Time-lapse video from the ISS. They will call all this CGI, right? But then dude put up a CGI Earth talking about why ain't no stars in the back. And they don't check each other. Like, hey, that's not depth perception. Or, hey, that's a CGI photo. No, they are sick there hoping to get a win off each other. Because I got to be your brother because you believe in flat earth like me. This nigga could be a liar, a pedophile, a rapist, a crackhead, a cokehead. But if he got a Bible in his hand, you're my brother. If he got flat earth in his heart, you're my brother. What the fuck happened? So, you can't be wrong. I can't let you be wrong. I have to stand in front of you and whoever you're having this conversation with and help you be right. Even if you're wrong. Because that's my oath. That's my oath to you. What the fuck just happened? Oh, that's my oath to you. So that's stupid. Now, this is why they're pretty upset, right? Because they can't do this. They can't do this. I say, give me a working model. Give me a working model. It's simple. We've went all the way out into space, right? NASA and I. All the way to Eris. E-R-I-S. Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, Sirius, Mars, the Sun, Mercury, Earth, the Moon, Venus, Make, I'm saying, and Humia. Don't know what the English version of those words are. We have the Cancer, the Gemini, the Sagittarius, the Pisces, the Virgo, all of this stuff mapped out. They don't even have to consider space. All they have to do is show us Earth. They say the sun and the moon is in here, and so all the planets don't exist. So you've wiped out 80% of the work. You just discredit, you just said, I don't want to be accountable for the stars and the earths and the other planets, so they not real. There's just a projection screen. God had a fucking wall projector working as the sky. Like God couldn't create stars and planets. So now you've taken care of 80% of the work that we had to do. And all you have to do is show us Earth with the sun and the moon down here with us and show us how it works. But they can't. They cannot. You know what they do? They do goofy shit like this. They do goofy shit like this. This is a model of the Earth. This is a model of the Earth. That's a model of the Earth. That's what you see the sun doing on a flat Earth. That's it. The sun rotates in a spiral while going up and down, right? Why doesn't that affect sunlight? If you're in New York and you're in LA and you have the same sunlight heating your surface of your Earth, why can't you tell the difference when the sun spirals up and when it spirals down? And when it spirals down, if it's heating up LA, keeping it 98 degrees, 101 degrees, and then in New York, it's 90 some degrees, how do you explain that temperature differential? If the sun is making it 90 something degrees in New York and it's thousands of miles away from New York, but it's right above LA, LA should be fucking toast. LA should be toast. But they would say simply go to another model, switch up, and show you some other shit. I say, show me how you get a lunar eclipse with this model. They won't. They won't even touch the lunar eclipse. And this is why. Because in order to have a lunar eclipse, the moon and the sun has to be outside of the earth. Why? Because a lunar eclipse is when the sun casts the shadow of the earth upon the moon. And from the earth, you can see it. You can see it. And no matter what angle the shadow of the earth come in at, it's round. That's a sphere. Out of all the lunar eclipses we've had, we've never caught a flat surface or a corner or anything showing that the earth is anything other than a sphere. A lunar eclipse have never given you the shadow of a flat surface or a square or a pyramid or anything. And if the moon and the sun is in here with us, why don't you simply send a camera up and take a picture? Why do we have to use a Nikon? Why do we have to use a fucking telescope? Why? If the moon and the earth is down here with us, you've sent rockets, right? Remember, they got these videos of these people shooting these rockets, and the rocket hits the firmament. Boom! See? You can't go out into space. It hit the firmament. That means that rocket passed the moon and the sun. That rocket that hit your so-called firmament went higher than the moon and the sun is. So why you simply can't send something up to the moon and get a picture of it? Or take a sample of it? Or go stand on it yourself? Why? Why? But they never ask themselves these simple things. They'll go all the way off into some other tangent and shit. I didn't hear the question asked yesterday, but another thing that they say is, how can Earth be a ball of air next to a vacuum? Vacuums don't suck. Vacuum cleaners suck. A vacuum is just an empty space. The container on your vacuum cleaner, that is the vacuum. The cleaning mechanism is the one that brushes and suck debris into the vacuum. You goofies. And this is just so next time hopefully this breeds a new generation of flat earthers that have different questions, more intelligent questions. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Flat earthers do nothing. They will never take a picture. Show me something 1,000 miles away. The Midwest is flat as fuck. When you go out there into the middle of the nowhere in Nevada and all, it's flat as shit. Get your Nikon, get your telescopes, and show me something 1,000 miles away. You can't because of the curvature of the earth. People ask, why don't they have any pictures of the sun from the moon? There it is. You never looked for it. You never fucking looked for it. Not just one. Two pictures of the sun from the moon. Not just two. Three pictures of the sun from the moon that's out there that you guys never looked for, but you fucking asked for. Okay. Once again, is this a vid? Oh, I wanted that vid. You should be able to look from Nevada to Texas if the earth is flat with your Nikon. We can see from here to the bodies of space. Take your telescope or whatever the fuck you need and show us something at a great distance. You won't, you will not, you never will. Now, another thing that I heard is, yeah, that's the lunar eclipse. They won't say shit about the lunar eclipse. Another thing that I heard is that, when was the globe Earth accepted? Thousands of fucking years ago. America is a modern place. Who are you saying accepted the globe Earth? You goofy. And there's different cultures on Earth. What culture are you asking at what time did they accept the fucking flat Earth? Because we got this motherfucker here. Aryabhata. Okay? A 5th century astronomer described the rotation of the Earth on its axis, saying, uses the armillary sphere model. An Earth directly described a sphere with its 5 elements. Radical in the building. Was good, big bro. Like, another example. Right here. Let me bring it up there. These motherfuckers. The earliest documented mention of the spherical Earth concept in Europe dates from around 5th century BCE. 5th century BCE. Ancient Greek philosophers and mathematicians accepted the spherical Earth. 5th century BCE. You guys are too comfortable being wrong, but it's okay. But it is okay. If you're okay being wrong, I'm okay with your drunk ass being wrong. Let's get back to it. Let me bring that over there. I can take that down. I can take that down. Now, when you think about what they're telling you, they're saying NASA is lying. But not only do they have to say NASA is lying, they have to say Pokakmak is lying. The ESA is lying. The DLR is lying. The UKSA is lying. The ISA is lying. The CNSA is lying. The CSA, ASC is lying. The ASI, the Agenzia Spazio Italiana, and that JAXA is lying. And these are not all of the space agencies over different continents, but they do have conflict of interest. But they're coming together to lie to you about the Earth being flat. If you put in the motherfucking mind, all the people who's in on this lie, right? All of the space agencies, all the people that work at the space agency, all the friends and family members of the people that work at the space agency, anybody who does any flying, anybody who does any sailing, anybody who does any digging, anybody who works with architect, construction, the sun, wind, studying the atmosphere, the ozone layer, studying animals. All of these people are lying because all of their professions would bring them in direct contact with data that shows either the earth is flat or round. So by the time we even get to the point that a motherfucker is telling the truth, there are 7 people on earth that 5 billion people are lying to. There's a minuscule amount of people on earth that the majority of people are hiding the earth is flat from. This is the stupidity. This is the logic that they must have. That is stupid. Let me take that down. Let me take that down. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't got shit else on this screen I want to show. I got that video. Now here goes the idiot. Idiot says water doesn't curve nor bend. Then what the fuck is this? If water doesn't curve nor bend, what the fuck is a raindrop, you dumbass? What is a bead of sweat, you stupid? Show me some straight water. Show me. Put a drop of water on a table and show me straight water. You can leave now. You can leave the chat now because you're not going to be genuine and say, oh, damn, I didn't think that. Water does bend the curve. Let me stop just regurgitating shit that dumbass flat earthers say, and let me actually listen to somebody who's actually did some studying and took in consideration both sides of the fucking argument. And this ain't even water in a container. This is water with the ability to do whatever it want to do. It's free. It can stand up and dance if it wanted to, but it still chooses to form a curve. Steel Pulse, who is quiet as fuck now. Thank you. You could go back on fucking mute. Like I said, hopefully this breeds a new generation of flat earthers that have better questions and better challenges, better doubt. Maybe. But I doubt it. But I fucking doubt it. Let me see. Now, what this is, look, and he moves on to another, water always seeks its own level. So does this prove that the level of water is curved? If water always seeks its own level, if you see a drop of water that's not in a container, can't we come to the conclusion that this is the natural level of water, curved, like everything else comes to a sphere, like cells, like molecules? It finds its own level. What's leveling this motherfucker right here? What is leveling this shit? Oh. Second try, you can go back on mute. You tried to fucking save face for your ass by bringing up some fact that's separate from this. No, tell me why that water is curved. That was your mission, and you ran from it to another fact. Fuck you. Now, this is why they believe this stuff. The Bible. Oh, wow. No wonder they're just so adamant and brainwashed and just loyal. This is the only thing they do that with, is the Bible. They're not loyal to their women, their mothers, their children. If they children, their mothers, and their women were wrong, they would correct their women, children, and mothers. But the Bible, they will never correct. Flat earther, they will never correct. Anytime you hear the word firmament, that is the Bible. I don't give a fuck if you don't read the Bible and you're a flat earther preaching firmament. The person who gave you your information was a biblical, you come from a biblical believer. Somewhere down that goddamn line. Somewhere down that goddamn line is a biblical believer that says God created the heavens and the earth, put the firmament over the earth, and all of this other goofy ass shit. Four corners of the earth. You're not finding this nowhere else. You're not finding this shit nowhere else. The ancient Israelites invested, a universe, is that supposed to be envisioned? A universe made up of a flat, disc-shaped earth floating on water. Heaven above, underworld below. That is what KOT was describing yesterday. Only in the Hellenistic times, after 330 BCE, did Jews begin to adopt the Greek idea that it would be a place of punishment. Well, I say that's when Jews was created, around this time. There were no Jews before this time. The Hellenistic era was creating the Jewish culture. They tried to do it with Zeus, Amun. They tried to do it with the Greek shit, but the people wouldn't take that shit. They said, fuck that. So they gave them Judaism. Some shit they planned on pushing to the Arabs. But the Africans wasn't going. So they pushed them to Africans. Then when the Arabs came going to war with them, they went to war with them, and then they gave them Islam. Do your fucking research. So this is where this flat earth shit comes from. The Bible. The Bible that say Jesus walked on water, fed 500 people with some goddamn Aldi's bread and a can of goddamn sardines. Another thing I heard is that construction workers don't have to compensate for the curve. You're retarded. Metal used in the Empire State Building, because of the height of the towers and their distance from each other. Oh, no, they were used with metal. Okay, I'm sorry. Because of the height of the towers and their distance from each other, the curvature of the Earth's surface had to be taken into account when designing the bridge. The towers are not parallel to each other. That means they lean away from each other, but are further apart at the top than the bases. They lean away from each other. Look at this motherfucker. You still ain't explain why that drop of water was flat? You moving on to other shit? Why don't we see stars? Science is a religion. Show a picture of gravity. You're dead on your first sentence. Your first sentence was, where is it at? Where was it at? Okay. Water doesn't curve or bend. That was your first sentence. You died right there. You're nobody, man. So yes, construction workers have to compensate for the curvature. You idiot. Okay, let me shrink that so I can see what that is. Oh, that's your curved water, genius. Okay, let me see what else is on this desk. Okay, that's all videos. Okay, so I think I got, meteorite showers. Explain meteorite showers. If we're on a flat earth, inside a firmament that you can't get out, show me, Shalom KLT, show me, explain to me, what is a meteor shower? What is a meteorite shower? And if you notice, another thing they say, you could triangulate the sun. No, the fuck you cannot the way you are doing it. Now you can triangulate this meteor shower. These meteors are coming down parallel to each other. But because you're so small, it looks like some go to the left, the right, and straight. Like they are going straight down. That shit is ridiculous. And no one's going to rebut any of this. They notice what they do. They're just going to try to cast more doubt. That's all they do. That's all they do. They don't never try to prove nothing. They just show something and ask a question of doubt. And as I murder each point, they would think of other points to have doubt in without ever even saying, okay, that's true. Okay. Or having a reply to it, debunking what I'm saying. No, they never will. Let me go over to this screen. Okay. Now, which one? Let's just go straight to the, and this is why this is important, because why these guys try to keep us unintelligent, right? We can't travel space, populate other planets. We can't pass by, there's a firmament. They try to keep you with the mentality of a caveman. They try to keep you as stupid as they were over 2,000 years ago. They try to keep you at an inferior position while the white man does shit like this. This is why. Because they want to keep you ignorant and the white man looking superior. He said, look how flat. Now watch this. Man, you really got to shut the fuck up, Steel. One of you flat earthers, that's what I'm saying. Some of you flat earthers might want to challenge the other flat earthers, bro. Look how flat that look. Okay. Let's go back to the elementary again. Look how flat a basketball looks. Look how flat a basketball looks. It's literally showing you a flat horizon on a basketball. It's showing you a flat surface on a basketball. And if you were millions times smaller, you would be in the crease of this thing, sitting here thinking that this is a flat surface. A flat surface. So with your look how flat that looked, with your lookology, your lookership, your lookamication, your lookucation, you just proved that a basketball is flat. You idiot. Read Lou in the motherfucking building, about time, fam. Where the fuck you been, bro? Man. Would love to watch you have a debate with Orthon Red, the ultimate flat earth bimbo. Sure. Look, you making no sense. The sense you just said is, look how flat that look. That was your sense. With that same sense, you just proved the basketball is flat. Y'all just some dick-eating ass niggas, dog. Like, that shit is crazy. So, let me go back over here and not reply to that idiot again. To somebody who wipes his fucking nose and straightens his goddamn tie. Because he's mauled. All right, let me see. Man, Reed Lou, what's up, man? Okay. Yeah, so this is what it is. When white people are going into space, colonizing Mars, discovering other planets, we're here scared of bees, scared of large dogs, wild cats, dragonflies, scared of mosquitoes, scared of heights. You all are children, and you're scared to mature because you don't know the power that your body can harness. You don't know how brave you can be until you're in a firefight. You don't know how fucking fast you can think, what type of numbers you can compact. You don't believe you can ever reach this. So you stay in this, I don't have to be accountable for anything, inferior mode. Oh, I don't know how to read. I don't know how to write. I don't know how to do math. I don't know how to do astronomy. I don't know how to do astrology. I don't know how to do anything. But I know the earth is flat. Get the fuck out of here. Which one was this?
Moving things.
This was the one describing. Yeah. Just for fun. Let's go.
10,000 kilometers straight along kilometer. You walk 10,000 kilometers straight along the Earth's surface, turn 90 degrees to your right, walk 10,000 kilometers more, turn right again, and walk another 10,000 kilometers, you'll be back to where you started, having successfully made a triangle with three 90-degree angles.
Let me play it again.
Number 7. Triangles. If you walk 10,000 kilometers straight along the Earth's surface, turn 90 degrees to your right, walk 10,000 kilometers more, turn right again, and walk another 10,000 kilometers, you'll be back to where you started, having successfully made a triangle with three 90-degree angles. As any geometry student can tell you, this is impossible on a flat surface. Number 6.
Goofies. You fucking goofies. And another thing, if you notice the rotation of the stars, let's get it.
Notice that they appear to rotate counterclockwise around a point in the sky. For a while, you will notice that they appear to rotate. Watch the stars for a while, you will notice that they appear to rotate counterclockwise around a point in the sky. This point is roughly aligned with the star Polaris, which we call the North Star. If you were to then travel south for a while, you would see that certain stars are no longer viewable, and at the equator, all the stars move directly east to west through the sky. Then, heading towards the southerly latitudes and facing south, you will see a whole new batch of stars you couldn't see in the north, and they will again be rotating around a point in the sky, though this time clockwise instead of counterclockwise.
Now let me play it
again. The stars for a while.
For you idiots in the back, let me play it again.
Watch the stars for a while, you will notice that they appear to rotate counterclockwise around a point in the sky. This point is roughly aligned with the star Polaris, which we call the North Star. If you were to then travel south for a while, you would see that certain stars are no longer viewable, and at the equator, all the stars move directly east to west through the sky. Then, heading towards the southerly latitudes and facing south, you will see a whole new batch of stars you couldn't see in the north, and they will again be rotating around a point in the sky, though this time clockwise instead of counterclockwise. So how do we make sense?
They can't make sense. So, another, let me see, I guess flathead person says, so now the white tells the truth? What is the white? What is the white? So now the white tell the truth? What is the whites? You cannot lie about the shape of the earth. You cannot lie about the rotation of the stars. You think the white man is so great, he is to you because he's giving you your God, he's giving you your earth, he's giving you all this other stupid shit. White people, no matter how racist, nobody blocked you, stop fucking crying. Hold on, let me see, because it might still show up blocked. I can still see the comments. Don't block nobody. Ain't nobody getting disrespectful. No, you're not blocked. No, you're not blocked. You're a flathead, and so you're panicking. So now, White people, as racist as they want to be, cannot lie about the rotation of the stars, dummy. White people, as racist as they want to be, as many black people they want to hang, lynch, rape, burn, and pull away from their land, cannot lie about the shape of the earth. It's proven. Damn. White man told you the lottery numbers. Did you believe him then? You played that shit, didn't you? White man gave your ass Jordans. You bought them bitches, didn't you? Didn't you? You bought them Jordans that white man gave you, didn't you? Didn't you? The fuck is wrong with you? You take that lean the white man gave you, that weed the white man gave you, you drink that alcohol the white man gave you, you eat that McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell the white man gave you. You goofy motherfuckers. What's this one? Oh, this is the shit that they watch that proves to them the earth is flat. These are the videos. One of my friends literally sent me these videos. This is a video that my friend sent me to prove to me earth is flat. Watch this. Look at this shit. It literally has the Truman Show in it. Saying that stars are light fixtures. This is what they're looking at to prove it. What the fuck? Now watch this. This is what they call research. Akkadian Istar Venus. Istar. Because they named the lights in the sky stars, they believe it come from Ishtar, a god that Inyana or Inanyanya. They're idiots. Let's go. Look at the symbol. Does this symbol remember you something? A crashed satellite that fell to Earth. They took a picture of it and they're presenting it as if this is a star. They're presenting this as if this is a star that fell down to Earth. This is what's casting the lights in the sky. That look nothing like that. That look nothing like that. They just drawing lines from the center to the center, from a ring to not even a ring. Look how this is shaped. Yeah, remember you something. Watch. Ishtar, Inyana, Lilith, Astarte, Athena is the Mesopotamian East Semitic. This is their problem. They can't get their mind out of their motherfucking Bible. She is the counterpart to the early attested Sumerian Inyana and the cognate for the later attested Northwest Semitic Aramean goddess Astarte. Ishtar was the daughter of Anu. She was particularly worshipped in the upper Mesopotamian kingdom in Assyria, modern northern Iraq, northeastern Syria, and southeast Turkey, particularly at the cities of Nineveh, Ashur, and Arbela, modern Erbil, and also in the south Mesopotamian city of Uruk. Now, once again, I see what y'all doing. Y'all debate these dudes that don't know what the fuck they're talking about to look good. That's weak, fam. Y'all follow Sanchez. I debated Sanchez. Only person I ever debated was Sanchez, the conscious community flat earth king. These are y'all points. If y'all had any better points, I would have pulled them up and destroyed it. The big red spot. Oh my God, looking for the origins of the name star to get some conclusion. If we do that to everything, almost every world will stop making any sense. Almost everything in the world will stop making sense. So now, man, listen, Comment King, I don't know you. You ain't introduced yourself to me. I know that when you Google Flat Earth, when it come to black people, Comment King don't pop the fuck up. Sanchez does. And my point is that your statement, and that's what I'm saying. They make a statement, you kill it, and then they move to something else. I see what y'all do. Y'all debate these dudes that don't know what the fuck they talking about. Then I say I debated Sanchez, and now his point is not that Sanchez don't know what he talking about. It's King of who? I follow my own shit. Yeah. So, let's go. If you done your research, you should know they're speaking of Anunnaki reptiles. It's the same children. It's the same children caught up in their bedtime stories thinking this shit is real. Oh, they have a conclusion. Wow. This is a star. That's what they want you to think. That's a star. I don't blame poor education with Ziggy. I had poor education with Ziggy. I made straight A's and B's majority of the time I was in school till I got to high school. Then I started making C's and D's. Dropped out, went and got my goddamn GED. They push niggas through school, man. This is your brain is broke. You know how you have your brain is a computer. You know they base the computer off your brain. All intelligence are based off natural things, right? So what they done is they've put an outdated program into their new computers. They were born in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and then they took a 1,500,000-year-old program and put it in a new. And this is what it does. When their eyes look out and see the information of light, it sends something in that we don't see. When their ears pick up the waves that translate things into sound to distinguish words, their brains do not pick up the sounds in the same way it picks up sounds for us. We say something and they hear something totally fucking different. Their brain is not functioning. What it is, the plug-in for their brain, for their ears and their eyes and their mouth, the plug-ins for their senses is not completely compatible with their brain. Their programs that they're using to hear, see, think, smell, taste is not compatible to their brain. Okay. Let's go. And you notice no points is being made. All they got is more questions of doubt. Here's another example of your brain.
How solution tricks us into believing that these two orange circles are different in size. The circle surrounded by the larger gray circles looks considerably smaller than the orange circle surrounded by the smaller gray circles. The crazy thing is that both orange circles are the exact same size. 15. A mind.
Now, let me play it again for the slow motherfuckers in the front sitting next to the teacher.
How solution tricks us into believing that these two orange circles are different in size. The circle surrounded by the larger gray circles looks considerably smaller than the orange circle surrounded by the smaller gray circles. The crazy thing is that both orange circles are the exact same size. 15.
Now, you see these circles. The one on the right clearly looks slightly larger than the one on the left. This is what your brain is doing. This is what your brain is doing. It's making one shape appear larger than the other due to the context around it. That's intelligence that you don't have to think to do. And then when they draw the lines, it still even looks slightly larger. And it kind of looks like the motherfuckers is spacing. But when measured, it's the same length. Right click, length. So you can't just look at shit and say, look how flat that look. Look how flat that look. And here's another example of the shit they watch to debunk shit. This some shit my friend sent me. This is the propaganda they're watching. They don't study. This is what they do. They get indoctrinated. Globe heads show a sheep. And then next thing you jump on, y'all just sheep, man. Actor 9, fanboy, NASA. I'll roll up. Whoa! Whoa! And that's what they literally want us to be. Some white motherfucker with an illusion, our ignorant black ass on the other side, and then there's some Arab motherfucker in the middle assisting them. That's what they want y'all to stay. These are the videos that they watch, bro. These are the videos that they watch. Like, what in the fuck? Look, they're like, watch her. Watch her. Watch her. See how? Watch her. Watch her. Watch her. Watch her. Look, you could clearly see that there was a cord and the cord broke. Oh, thank you. Hey, Gia. Look, this is what they watch. They'd be like, see, the earth is flat. NASA is lying. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, shit, bro. Another clip from a movie, right? That white people produced, directed. But we don't trust white people. Oh, shit. Look at the, look. Example after example. Another movie. Will Smith shaking his head. Oh, no, the earth got to be flat. Will Smith shook his head, no. Look, look, look. Oh, shit. This totally proves the earth is flat. Uh-oh, here's a visualization. Oh. Look at the person in the back. Look at the person in the back. Not Sesame Street. Who even watches Sesame Street to get these clips? If you want your shit to be taken serious, why use Sesame Street? If you really want your shit to be taken serious, why, bro? They're mad at NASA. NASA's the devil. I said, who is behind NASA? They said the Germans. The Germans. Why did the Germans create NASA? To get money from you. To get money from who? The people. Who gave you the money? Who gave you the money? If you don't trust white people, at what level do you not trust them? You trust them when they're the Germans? You trust them when they're the Jews? You trust them when they're American? So they can literally just move, have children in another geological location, gain another experience, and then come to you then? And you'll believe them? Oh, okay. That's what's up. This is what they watch, bro. This is what they watch. Now, they will always bring up some stupid shit. Why is this flat? Look how it look flat. Look how it look flat. It's not curved. But they won't never question to see if this is a fisheye lens. They never ask that. And it's not. I don't know if this is a fisheye lens, but the reason that look flat is not because of a fisheye lens. I'll show you why. It looks like a straight line. But they never ask themselves that. They never ask that. Now, does this look local? Does that sun really look local? Like, come on, man. Your fucking brain don't work with your eyes right. This is why it looks straight.
But they're just not that far away. From where they actually orbit, International Space Station residents only see about 3% of Earth's surface at any one time.
Did you get that? Let me take it back for the flatters. Because this is how you think you should be able to look at Earth from the International Space Station. Why they don't just take a picture of Earth? They take a picture of Earth. They think this is the view you should get. Well, that's not the truth. The Earth is way more bigger than that. The International Space Station is not that goddamn big.
Orbit, International Space Station residents only see about 3% of Earth's surface at any one time.
Do you feel me? All right? That's why. But, because I got that round here too for you. Because I got that round here. Why is this on my screen? Just let me show these to get this out of my way. Let me show this just to get this off my screen real quick. Surya Sahanta, 1253-54, as the shape of the earth is spherical, people in each place think themselves to the uppermost. But as the globe of earth is situated in ether, when then is its lower and upper side? So what he's talking about is the point that I was finna make about that what's name. But let me get this off my desk. No, let me go to the point. When you saw that in that video and it was like, damn, why does that look flat when you're looking at the sun, this, that, and the other? Because of how close you are. And another point is every time they do these videos where they send something up, one of their rockets or a fucking hot air balloon, the person video, guess what? And this is something the motherfuckers say, I lack critical thinking skills. They never fucking think this. No matter where you send up a hot air balloon with the camera or rocket or drone, you're always the center of the earth. That was that person's point. Everyone finds themselves to be so important because they're the center of the earth, because the earth is a sphere. If the earth was flat and you were off to the side, you wouldn't feel as important as the people directly in the middle. That was his expression. So notice that no matter where on earth, Australia, Brazil, North America, Africa, Asia, Europe, whenever, Antarctica, whenever they send up a hot air balloon with a camera on it, they're the center of the earth. Every time. Nobody has more land over here and less land over here. It's always an equal distribution of a radial land. Thank you, the big red spot. They won't say nothing about a lunar eclipse. They can't say anything about a lunar eclipse because they believe that the sun and the moon is in here with us, and in order to get a goddamn lunar eclipse, it has to be outside and depict this type of image. They would have to admit to this, but they can't. But they can't because that would kill them. So now let's go back to this point. Now just remember that. And this is how you kill all these flat earthers. Don't even play with them. Because all they got is questions of doubt. That's all they do is doubt. If you go through the chat right now, all the people that believe in the globe are not asking questions. For the most part, they're providing information. The flat earthers are totally just making insults and asking other questions. My argument is that flat earthers are stupid. Their brain and their senses do not work together properly. And it's biblically based, if I could go far as to say that, because I don't see no flat earther argument coming from any other place but the Bible. Even if you don't read the Bible, if you're telling me there's a firmament above the earth, that's biblical. Four corners, that's biblical. The standing on a pole, the four pillars, that's biblical. Y'all didn't read no Vedas. Y'all didn't read no Quran. Y'all didn't read shit. You read the King James fucking Bible. You ain't even read a book on the earth. And this is another thing. Thank you, Reed Lou. I do not have 100% faith in NASA. I do not have 100% faith in no one on earth. What I'm telling you is that your argument for flat earth based on your argument with NASA is stupid. I'm not saying that NASA tells the truth all the time. I believe we were deceived by NASA. That doesn't make the earth round. I mean flat. They have to admit the earth is a sphere to be credible in other areas. They have to tell the truth in some areas to lie about others. So now, watch this. Oh, I'm on the wrong tab. Oh, over here. Yes, so that's why those videos look like that. You would have to actually angle your camera to get a view. Let me see. Like, remember I just showed this one? The camera is angled up, so you're not limited to the small amount of spatial view. This one right here, the camera is angled. And by the way, this is a real astronomer, a real astronaut in the International Space Station taking pictures with his personal camera. With his personal camera. Recording video with his personal video recorder. So check this out.
the Sinai, Red Sea, the Mediterranean. I like this perspective there.
Now, with that curvature you see, as you go toward the earth, that will straighten out and look more flat because of your perception. You got to be able to understand that. But anywhere it go, notice how you're always the center of the earth. Notice how you're always the center of the mass of earth. There's a equal proportion of land 360 degrees around you. Facts. Yeah. Now here's a stupid question that they always ask. But of course they don't do no researching. Do you know what you would have to do to find out if there are stars in this video? Do you know? Do you know? Have you ever Googled why aren't there stars in the pictures? No. All you've ever Googled is proof the earth is flat. Pictures work with light. The more exposure or less exposure you have is critical. That's why people work in a dark room with pictures. Goofy. When you take a picture in the daytime, the lens of the camera has to open up quick and close quick. Quick, close quick. Bye-bye. So that it allows the information to shoot in and they can capture. If it stays open too long, too much information, light, will enter the lens of the camera and you will get a whiteout. So you have to have a quick shutter when you're capturing daylight photos. When you're capturing photos in a dark environment, you have to have the lens open and close slower so that more information can come in because you're trying to pick up something in a dim environment. So you're looking for something dim. In that instance, when that lens opens up a little slower, you're able to see the stars. You're able to see the things in the dark, but anything that's light will be extra bright. It will be extra bright. When you take something in the morning, in the daytime, when it shutter is quick, anything bright will be extra dark. That's why you're able to see it. Other than that, it would just be light information, which only looks white and black. It's grayscale. Goofy. The resolution, the shutter speed is the reason why you don't see the fucking stars. And I'll show you that right now. Where is that at? Where is that at? That's not it. Is it on this screen? Let me get that off my screen. I gotta line this shit up. That's not it. 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 It gotta be over here then. Why are you tricking me? My bad, y'all. I promise. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck was it at? I had it. This is crazy. Let me just look back at my downloads right quick. I swear I put that shit on my screen. Is this it?
That has more than enough angular resolution to work with, and yet we have half of it that is completely.
Is that one? No, that's not it. I'm finna find it. I got it. I got the motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker rooster. I got that motherfucker. Man, this shit lightweight. Pissing me off. It's kind of frustrating. Hold on, where is it at? I know I ain't tripping, man. Oh, let me see. It's in this motherfucker, bro. That ain't it. That ain't it. My bad, y'all. But I promise I had this motherfucker. But the first picture on it isn't showing exactly what the clip is about. So I always had a hard time finding this one. Let me just take the shit down that I already played. Let me do that. Bow, 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 bow. This is really fucked up. Is that it? No, that's not fucking it neither, bro. Let me take this down. This down. Is it anything? Is it up under this motherfucker? No, ain't nothing up under that motherfucker neither. Damn, where the fuck is that? Hold on, man. Let me calm down and just look, because it can't be nowhere but where it was. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Man. Wait, 1 minute, shit. You already gave me a second. Give me a minute. And I will find this. And I will once again kill it. Olive the Madness. Man, I got a lot of fucking shit, man. I should erase this shit, but I'm glad I fucking did it. Is that it? Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. Okay, here you go. I gotta roll up, y'all.
Too often, we do want to image the night side of the object, which means we must increase the exposure time to allow more light into the camera. When this happens, suddenly the background becomes full of stars. This is a time-lapse of raw images taken by the Cassini spacecraft. As you can see, Cassini takes a lot of different images with different exposures. In some images, there are no background stars visible, and in others, there are. But this leads on to another.
Let me play it again for the slow people.
Too often, we do want to image the night side of the object.
Now, do you see? They have you can see the light over there in the corner. So this is a long exposure where you want to bring the stars in. So it's a dark environment. So you let the shutter stay open longer so that more light can come into the camera because light is information. Now, over here to the left is the part of the earth that the sun is hitting. You see how it's so bright? If he turned the camera that way, he would have nothing but whiteness. That's why you reduce and increase the shutter speed, determined on how much light, because you don't want to get your camera blocked all the way the fuck out.
Which means we must increase the exposure time to allow more light into the camera. When this happens, suddenly the background becomes full of stars.
Now, the shutter speed is open. You see how you can see the actual ozone layer? You see how bright it is? You see how bright this line, this illumination is right here? You see how bright the lights on Earth is?
This is a time-lapse of raw images taken by the Cassini spacecraft. As you can see, Cassini takes a lot of different images with
a lot of different images, different shutter speeds, different resolutions. And so you will have times when there's no stars, times when there are stars. What is that time where there are stars? That shit flashed up quick. Right there. See now? See now? How you can see the stars even through the rings? You see that shit?
Cassini takes a lot of different images with different exposures. In some images, there are no background stars visible, and in others, there.
Oh, my bad. Those weren't stars. That's dust on the camera. I'm sorry. I apologize. These are the stars because they're moving.
But this leads on to another.
So times when there's no stars. Oh no, that was a still photo. My bad. That was a still photo. Yeah. So that was a star. Like right there. So don't ever ask that question again. You should be smarter now. Don't ever ask, why don't I see stars in those videos? If the earth was flat, in what direction is it facing? In conjunction to the sun and the moon, thank you. But they won't answer no questions. They just have more doubt. That's all they do. That's all. They're in an abusive relationship. They don't trust nobody. They checking their girl phones. You know, they don't trust their girl around men and all this other shit. They just here with this paranoid ass mind that the things that they value is so important that there's a global effort that even people they know in personal life, when we get up on these panels, we must work for NASA or be an agent or woo 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 woo. I mean, that's all right. That's all right. But you gonna catch this motherfucking ass whooping. Cause even myself, I'll be like, damn, I'm Black Power. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get a large enough platform, I'm gonna be saying some stuff that my life will be in danger. They take that and put that on them without ever doing anything or without the situation ever reflecting that. We got uh black people that died because they were speaking truth to power. Ain't nobody killing nobody over no motherfucking pyramid earth. Niggas acting like somebody chasing them over the stupid shit they say over here. What the fuck? I got the illusion out of there. Let me see. That's just a teaser. This is another thing they can't do. Another thing they can't do. See what I'm saying? We can explain the occurrences that you see all the way out to this grand scale, even larger than this. But this is something we could just play with now. We know the position of the sun to the moon, the relationship of the moon to the earth, and all these other bodies. And this is what's happening. We're flying through the universe. We're flying through space, I would say. Being pulled by the sun while rotating around it, while having things rotate around us. This just I just do this just to boil them because they don't have no working model, and they wish they did. They need to come together and make one, but they won't because they can't even agree with each other. As soon as they start talking about, no, it's the pyramid. No, the moon is a portal. No, it ain't. And it's 300 feet above the earth. And so they get in the room with each other and fucking go nuts. Do this.
Hello guys, this is Red from the YouTube channel Red's Rhetoric, and that is the moon being filmed with the Nikon P900, and this is probably going to be a very late upload because I'm currently in the process of moving and I don't have a computer to edit on, which is great. I'm somewhere in Bowling Green, Florida, in a creepy as fuck parking lot. And there is the full moon right above me, and not a cloud in the sky. The International Space Station is supposed to transit the moon in about 10 minutes or so. So we'll see what we can do tonight with the full moon and a Nikon P900. Let's see if we can piss off more flat earthers. Ah, that was beautiful. Awesome. Haha. Nice.
No, they can't do stuff like this. Radical said, according to you, hold on, the sun is closer to me than, according to you, the sun is closer to me than the next town over. Yeah. Wow. 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 Wowzers. 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 What was it? Wowzers. 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 Y'all can't fuck with my Nikon. The International Space Station, which they say don't fucking exist. Okay. What next? Let me get that out of there. Bow. Let me get this out of there. Bow. I think this is the same. Yeah, that's the same thing. I just clipped it. So. Uh-oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? The moon does rotate, but it's in a fixed position with us. So it rotates, but our position, our relationship to the moon doesn't change because we're also rotating on a greater axis that goes around. Yeah, do any of that. Do any of that. Look at that. International Space Station. Pass between the Earth and the motherfucking moon. That's crazy. Bring a piece of the riblet and a hamburger. Bag of my chips. No, lasagna. A very small piece of the lasagna. Yeah, there it goes. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's move on. This is all you got to do to destroy them, man. They can't do nothing. What's this? What's this? Oh. Let me see what he's saying. Do you see that? Do you see that? You could tell. You see how the crater is right here? And how it's more circular than these? These are more oval. That means that this is a sphere. If this part was rotated toward us, it would look more circular. If this part was rotated further away from us, it would look more ovalisk. And this is another reason why they say the stars, it's water. It's water. There's a firmament and then there's water, which they can't explain. Because if the stars isn't here with us, how is it water? If the stars are falling from the sky, how did they get through the firmament? If they're on the other side being affected by the water visually. See, y'all arguments don't even match up. The air vapor in between you and the objects in the sky is a lot of fucking atmosphere. Now, as you get closer to the earth because of gravity, the pollution is more concentrated down here. So you can't see to the side as far as you can see up because there's more atmospheric pollution. So when you look out to sea and you can't see something and get cloudy and dusty, you don't get that effect when looking up at the moon and the sun. But what you do get is this little vaporish type of effect you get. Like when you look right above the flames of a fire, when you look at the heat on the street on a hot day right after it rained, that fume is what you're seeing that's making this wiggle and jump and bounce and dance. Now the moon is right here next to us. If you look at a star, it's even going to have more of a jiggly wiggly disturbing effect where you can't see the star for what it is. It's going to be more blurry. It's going to have more of a wiggle to it, more of a dance. You can't get around that. The moon is not down here with us. If it was, you could go up there. A motherfucker killed himself shooting himself in the rocket up to the sky. Why he ain't aim at the moon? Why he ain't that bitch at the moon? Oh yeah, that was showing you. Excuse-moi, people. Okay. So what else? What else? Here's video of the moon. I don't own the rights to this music. But this is what they can't do. Anything. They're just going to say this is CGI. And then I'm going to say, give me a model of the earth. And they're going to pull up a CGI. I'm going to say, show me something. And they're going to pull up a CGI. Look at this. That shit do look suspect as fuck. But that shit is amazing. That shit is amazing. That's like 24K. Some shit like that. Let me see. Go to another. Look at that. Now you see how local that is, how the earth is able to go. As we go around the curve of the moon, the extra perception of earth changes. All that shit is mathematically correct. You want a 2D model and a 3D model of what? The sun? Let me know. Yeah, this what y'all can't do. This what you can't do. And you ain't gonna do. Do I even need this screen anymore? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it and plug this up right here. Plug my fucking charger to my keyboard. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. I'll just use this charger. That's my. I'll just use this charger here. Yes. Yes, this is the moon, people. With all of its magnificence, its craters, its alien footprints. Hell no. Look at that shit. And this is all the beauty that motherfuckers is denying you when they trying to teach you it's a flat earth. Like, I believe I believe the moon to be a past earth. You know, it has civilizations with waters and stuff. I believe, you know, we that's what we do. We populate other planets. We haven't always been on Earth, possibly, or we possibly had more planets, but white people destroyed them all. White people and traitorous black people that teach you the earth is flat and keep you ignorant and stagnated so that things that ain't supposed to amaze you in 2021 amazes you. Just dumbfounds you. How did the straw end up in my cup? Whoa! Okay, I'll move on. It's just more the same. It's just more the same. The moon, which y'all should be able to do this. If the moon is down here with us, you should be able to go up there and do this your damn self. Damn. Okay. What's this? Is this just more moon? Yes. More moon. Moon me, baby. Moon me. I do not own the rights to this music. I don't know if it's copyrighted. See what I'm saying? Y'all can't do this, man. Look how clear and beautiful that shit is, man. That shit is fucking beautiful, man. Look at the surface. Look at the disturbance. Look at the structures. Look at that shit, man. Y'all are just fucking goofy. Y'all can't even read the Bible right. Let me see. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. You gonna get this up for what? A dome? Thank you, baby. You gonna lie to yourself for a dome? A dome really to be floating on a disc inside of water on 4 pillars? You're gonna get that up? Alright. Alright, that's enough lookership. Let's do some more lookership. Look at this shit.
There it is. There's the world out there.
The door has opened.
Roll the door open.
The door has opened.
The door stop, Felix. Doors open. Door stop is engaged. Okay, item 26. Move seat to the rear of capsule. Item 27. Lift legs into the door threshold. Item 28. Slide the seat.
Why they got you down here scared of bees and cats and long walks and roller coasters, heights, and all type of shit. Look what they doing. Look what they doing. They playing. Jumping from the edge of space and shit. For Red Bull. For an energy drink. They ain't even doing this for no experiment or nothing. This is way more sophisticated than anything we've done as a collection. And they doing it for an energy drink. This ain't even for research. They just stunting on your ass. They just stunting on your ass. Flying around. Jumping from the edge of space. Populating other planets. And you still think the Earth is fucking flat and we here in the container unit. On some Jack and the Beanstalk shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's what fucking frustrates me, man. Impact on the moon. Peep this. Boom. An asteroid hitting the moon caught on camera in real time. In real time. Or that could be fake. It's a suggested meteor EVX. Or that could be fake. That could have been fake right there. Let me see. Oh, you gotta change the output. You feel me? That might, hold on, let me see. That kind of look suspect to me. Yeah, hard to say, right? But this suggestion up here, Meteor VXF, is what's, okay. So I'm gonna take that out. I don't have faith in this clip anymore. I'm getting rid of it. And that's how you do it. Question yourself. That's something y'all don't do. So, okay. What is this? Is this the same one I was showing? Oh yeah. The beauty. The beauty. The beauty. That's the white dude. What is this? Just more of the moon? Okay. And this one is, oh, the rotation of the stars. Y'all not gonna say nothing about. Okay. Then they said, show me the bridge curving. You'll never show me that. And I showed them this. A bridge curving. A bridge on water showing the distance that it curves. Look at that. You could clearly see where the bottom of the bridge start losing to the atmosphere of the water. And by the time you get over here, it's knocked out. Now, I wish I had the video when it zoomed out. I gotta find, just so you can see how far they are. That says witness Earth's, probably say curve. Here's another example of that.
To it. The causeway, when viewed from Pier 1, is clearly going over the horizon. Now, on that particular day, the viewing was very clear, and there wasn't hardly any mirage or heat effects. I was surprised by that, but pleasantly. Now, it's pretty obvious that the bridge is coming up over the horizon. Cars appear to be right above the water level. Maybe even the wheels are kind of in it. And there doesn't seem to be any atmospheric effects going on, at least nothing of note. There's another interesting thing. The cars are obviously visible. Well, I was surprised by that, but
see that?
Pleasantly.
The bridge falling behind the water.
Now, it's pretty obvious that the bridge is coming up over the horizon. Cars appear to be right above
what you gonna
water
scream?
level.
Depth perception. Depth perception makes the bottom of things disappear. The fuck out of here. More bridges bent. Curved water. I don't know why that shit happened. Okay? Witness Earth's curvature. Which one is this one? Think I was just flexing. There. Okay. Here's the one that murdered y'all. This is the one that murdered you. Zoom in. Now look. It kills you. This is the view. Watch this. Then he zooms in. No more. Now peep game. It's a building right here. It's a building right here. This is a bridge that disappears behind the curve right here. This is the top of a building. Now, the dude was zoomed out. You can see the building, the bridge. As he zooms in, no more of the bridge or the building comes into view. So that kills your dumbass depth perception argument. He zoomed in and no more of the building or bridge came into view. But then peep game. He's showing you he lowered the camera. He on the drone. He lowered the drone. Now he's going to raise the drone into the air. You can see the building. You can see the bridge where this is. This is the end of the bridge. Now watch as he raises it. More bridge comes into view. More of this building. Look, now another building appeared over here. That wasn't even just there. Look. He raises the camera and what happens? He already zoomed in. Raises the camera and the top of other buildings pop up. That's curvature. He already zoomed in. Why them buildings didn't come into view when he zoomed in? You think this how your brain fucking works? That you can't, wow, and these niggas said that yesterday. Listen, y'all, these motherfuckers said the higher you go up, the further you can see. Not because there's a curve, but because your resolution of your eye gets greater. Your eye is able to see further the higher you are up. How the fuck do that make sense? I'm looking and it's nothing there. And then I start climbing the tree, stand in that direction, and all of a sudden, boom, it just appeared. How stupid are you gonna let these motherfuckers keep y'all? So let's get back to this shit. He lowers it to let you know I'm lowering it. As he raises it up, the bridge appears, more of the building appears, and other buildings appear. Boom! Curve! Curve. That's curve. That's curve. Look, the whole city coming into view. Look, as he raises it up. And that's all water. Look! How is that not curvature? Let me remind you where we started. These motherfuckers want you to believe because you climb higher, your eyes can see a greater distance. No, you still got a 30-mile cap off, or 3-mile cap off, or whatever the fuck it is. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look, all the way over here. All the way over here, shit is popping in the view. Look at all this shit that wasn't there before. Remember, only the top of this building was there. You couldn't see the rest of this bridge. Y'all gotta stop. That's curvature. That's not your eyesight getting better because you go up high. That's the curve of the earth being in between your view of the rest of that bridge and that city right there. Look at that shit, man. Remember, you couldn't even see past this hill right here. That little part of the bridge. All this was behind the curve. This building was behind the curve. This city was behind the curve. This building was behind the curve. He luring it. Now watch how I go back behind the curve. Watch. Watch how I go back behind the curve. Not that your eyesight gets worse, sir. Look at the curve starting to eat the bridge up. Eating the other buildings up. Look at the curvature. Eating the bridge up. Man, y'all gotta shut the fuck up, nigga. Y'all fucking slow. Y'all are slow. And then this is the dumbass shit the one motherfucker tried to do. Is this that one video? Hold on. Where's the blink test video? Where's the blink test video? Okay, I ain't finna stress over that one. Here's another view from outer space when a rocket, with a rocket taking off. You see that rocket right there? Watch this. Look at the rocket blasting off. Let me take it back. You see it? Right here. Blasting off from Earth. Takes off. Into space. Look. Through the firmament. Through all that shit. Disperses. In the orbit. Blasting. Disengage. Man, y'all is got to be better. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to find that blink test because that blink test is important too. But it ain't like you ain't already did. Let me see. Which one is this? Another bridge. Oh, well, that's I think that's the same bridge, just a different way. I don't know. What is that? Yeah. Okay. Anywhere it go. Curved. Now, when the dude put up the boat and debunked it for no dumbass fucking reason, because he's stupid, he thought that was going to prove some shit. Okay. Here's that example.
Please watch the whole of this video. At the end I will give you information about how you can check it for yourself in the real world. When arguing against flat earthers, A lot of people will show a video like this of a ship over the horizon partly hidden by the curvature of the Earth. However, flat earthers say it's due to the waves and visual distortion. Well, to them I say ignore this ship and look carefully at what's around it. In several places on the horizon you can see the rotating blades of wind turbines at the Galliper wind farm in the North Sea. These are around 29 nautical miles from the beach I'm standing on and are up to 180 metres tall. I went past them on a ferry in 2018 and took this photo. Let's take a closer look and concentrate on the one on the right. Now let's freeze and superimpose a cutout from the photo I just showed you. This is far from accurate, but gives you an idea of where the bottom would be if you could see it. The enormous distance between it and the horizon proves beyond any doubt the curvature of the Earth. You can't argue it's due to the waves or visual distortion because it's so large. In case flat earthers think this video is faked, they can check out everything I have said for themselves in the real world. They should travel to this small seaside town of Felixstowe in Suffolk, England. Find the own
Okay, and here you go right here. Watch this.
The resolution to work with, and yet we half of it that is completely missing. Now, how do we know that there's half of it? Because we can do a comparison with the thing that we're blink testing against, which is the actual object itself. People are now seeing it right now on their screen, so they can see for themselves even more evidence of curvature. And this follows along the same concept that you were bringing up with the street lights.
All right. Dave, I'm forwarding you Brother Sanchez's.
Okay? Maybe y'all don't understand what the fuck you just saw. Curvature, motherfucker. The whole top of them buildings is missing. Whole top, and I believe this is coming. Is this the? Okay. Okay, Louisiana. Whole top of that building is missing. That's the building. And they superimpose it just so you can see it on the scale. Now, if he raised that camera up, those parts of the building will come into view. Those buildings will come into view. Those buildings will come into view. That's curve, man. That's curvature. That's curvature. You goofy people. So now, back to this one. Because that's the same spot. You see the bridge? As he raises up, that city coming to view, man. That's curvature. That is clearly curvature. That's clear curvature. If you're looking at this and you haven't changed yourself, you just a hole in the heart. Your heart got a little bit of wholeness in it. Because you will not look at this and say that this is nothing other than curvature. If you think your eyesight can go further because you just merely move up from the ground, you're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. I think I got that. Let me see. This might be
like Kansas, might be quite smooth, but they curve along with Earth. If you were to stand in the middle of Kansas, people on the eastern or western edges of the state would appear to be not level with you, but about 8.1 kilometers below you. That's nearly the height of Everest.
Okay. I think that's the same one. And this one is... Oh, no, let me grab this from over here, too. It's a nice one. That's a nice one. Let me grab this one. Let me grab this one. Oh, what? Y'all thought? Let me grab this. Put that shit over there. Look how beautiful that shit is.
South to see the wavering crown of blue marble.
Bob, I know we're not the first to discover this, but we'd like to confirm from the crew of America that the world is round.
Roger, that's a good data point.
Today, 4 decades later, astronauts look down.
He said it as a joke. These motherfuckers, like, he said that shit as a joke because it's insulting to think the earth is flat. But I would like to confirm the earth is round. I'll mark that interesting part. You think he wrote that down and passed it to his assistant who ran up the hallway, passed it to his captain who flew out to the White House and gave it to the president? You idiots.
Their planet every day from the International Space Station, a Tinker Toy dragonfly orbiting the Earth 250 miles up. From here, the Earth is a world among other worlds, all executing a dance.
The International Space Station, 250 miles above the Earth. But motherfuckers talking about the sun is 300,000 miles above the surface of the... What the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's 300. It's 3,000. It's 30,000. Y'all niggas goofy, man.
Graphed by gravity. The moon do-si-dos slowly behind the Earth's limb, squashed flat by the atmosphere. Sunrise comes as a sudden arc of light against black space.
See that? That's why you don't see stars. Because they actually want to catch a picture of the sun and the surface of the earth. But this is how it will look. So they have to lower the amount of time the light is allowed to come in there. So that they can get the stars. You see how bright that shit is? You can see stars at different layers, different distances, all compacted into one frame. See how bright the atmosphere, see how bright that little lightning storm is? Because I remember, who's that, Nail saying, why they don't never show no video with lightning storms? With storms. It's a storm right there. I got plenty of them. I went straight to her when she asked me that shit. And that's why, because it will flash all the way out.
Solar panels shift to catch the bounty of energy. In orbit, astronauts are no longer bound by the cycle of day and night. Some orbits might look up at an unsetting sun, tracing a wheel in the sky, or look down on the dark shadow of a solar eclipse. By day, the Earth is alive, a single geological organism. You can see it breathe, belching gas from volcanoes, and wrapped by whirling storms of rain and lightning. The oceans are Earth's glory, the source of its color
and life as we know it. As the station slips into night, the world's nervous system emerges. The lonely gulfs are lit up by constellations of oil drilling platforms, extracting the fossilized remains of ancient sun-fed life. The station never crosses the poles, but it goes far enough north and south to see the wavering crowns of aurora. Once we looked up at the heavens from Earth. Now we look down and out, an angel's view of a spinning ball under the fixed stars, a waypoint for the wandering comets. In the decades since Apollo, robot spacecraft have visited all the planets except Pluto. In July of 2013, the Cassini spacecraft looked
Goofies. Complete goofies. Alright. Just a couple more, man. This shit dead. Just send one of these up to your moon. Just find the moon on its flat surface and send a hot air balloon up to the moon. Just do that goofy man. Look at that shit. Up and up. Up. Into the clouds. Into the clouds. Above the clouds. Above the clouds. Way above the clouds. Getting higher. Struggling to get there, but moving up. Moving up. Atmospheric pressure. Gravity. Moving up. Last layer of the clouds. Moving through the atmosphere into the darkness of space. No matter where you send one of these things up on Earth, you will be the center mass. What is that? That's a spear. No matter where you at on this motherfucker, you are the center. That is a spear. I think it just pop. That bitch falling all the way down to space. The Earth. Man, shit. Blue clouds. That's the debris it brought with it, or no? It looked like debris. Okay, yeah, it was debris. Look at that shit. You got caught in the tree. That's what the fuck y'all get now. Climb up there and get that shit. Get that out of there. What is this? There's more beautiful views from space. Not CGI. Real fucking video. Not computers. Not cartoons. Not clips from a movie. Real fucking video. If you prove one of these videos to be fake, you can sue NASA. If they misrepresented any of this data in any way, you can sue their ass. Beautiful pictures from space of the Earth. You will always be the center of mass. Damn, that shit was trifling as hell. What? Beautiful pictures from Earth. All real. They just chop up, say, man, that's CGI. Y'all niggas really are a whole box of nuts, man. And y'all okay with just not having none of this beauty. None of this luxury. Real pictures. The United Kingdom. Ireland. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, man. Damn. The Netherlands, Belgium, France. I know y'all can read. I'm just reading it. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. It is Europe. So we're coming away from America. Look at that shit. Is that Italy? That's Italy! Look at the thunderstorms. Greece, Crete. Now we get into Africa. Look at the now. Look at the beautiful now. Oh shit. Cairo. Look over here. Cyrus. Israel. Tyre. Look at that shit, man. The blue and the red, the white, the Red Sea, Saudi Arabia. Man, y'all tripping. And just think, we gonna have videos, we could just take off and, vehicles, we could just take off and do that. Look at that shit. We could just take off and shoot up that in the future. Like, niggas wish they could go, niggas used to be in Arizona and hear stories about, yes, I don't mind if I do. And hear stories about fucking New Mexico. Now you could just jump in the car and ride that. Do you know? You might want to take them out and put them on that chain, baby. And now we do it and don't even take it into consideration. We just take it for granted. Oh man, I'm finna jump in the car, man. I'm in Indiana. Let's go to Vegas. Fuck it. Do you know what that took at a point in time? To go from Indiana to Las Vegas? Nigga, you was moving. When nobody just visiting. Nigga, we migrate, nigga. Fuck, you wanna go there and then come back? Ah, nigga, fuck you. Nah, nigga, just go there for fun. Oh, I'm just finna go to Vegas. Oh, I'm finna just go to LA right quick. Go to New York right quick. LA to Los Angeles, 5 hours. 5 hours. Look at that shit. The Caspian Sea, that shit look beautiful, man. Look at them lights, man. That shit look like people winning. Now that gotta be dead over there. That's straight all water. Okay. I ain't coach you. That's all Atlantic. Yep. Libya, Niger, Chad is ahead. Look at that shit. No electricity. Taiwan. Taiwan. South Korea. Japan. Look at that shit there, boy. West Coast United. Nah, y'all should have slowed that down. Y'all some punks for that, man. I don't know. Oh, we coming from like Canada. From like, okay. And that's Los Angeles. Mexico. Going into South America. See how it's over that way? Oh, damn, boy. Back down. Ecuador. Peru. Chile. Argentina. Bolivia. You guys have nothing. Oh, no, I went down. Hold on. I'll be dropping the link. Let me start a fresh one. This one is at 3 hours. Perfect timing. Well, I actually got 18 more minutes, but I'm finna use about another 8 hours. I could set up this StreamYard for the next one. Let me go to this. Let me see it. With the quick time. Oh, okay. I was looking over that. I wonder how that lost that video. And I really hope y'all got the gist of that video right there, man. Let me play this back. This shows, okay. Now, you can't see the top of the wind farms, not because they're invisible, but because they're really far away. So when you zoom in, you can see the top of the wind farms over here. Over here to the right. I know this is like the center of the view. It's like a boat, which the bottom half of it is behind the curve. No, that ain't even, is that a boat? Oh yeah, that's a ship. That's a building. I think.
Distortion. Well, to them I say, ignore this ship and look carefully at what's around it. In several
Baby.
places on the
You
horizon,
gotta hold them by that damn chain. Now look.
you can see the rotating blades of wind turbines at the Galliper wind farm in the north.
Not because they're too far, but because the curvature is hiding the rest of the wind farm.
See, these are around 29 nautical miles from the beach I'm standing on and are up to 180 metres tall. I went past them on a ferry in 2018 and took this photo. Let's take a closer look and concentrate on the one on the right. Now let's freeze and superimpose a cutout from the photo I just showed you. This is far from accurate, but gives you an idea of where the bottom would be if you could see it. The enormous distance between it and the horizon proves beyond any doubt the curvature of the Earth. You can't argue it's due to the waves or visual distortion because it's so large. In case flat earthers think this video is faked, they can check out everything I have said for themselves in the real world. They should travel to this small seaside town of Felixstowe, Suffolk, England. Find the own...
He don't pay that shit no attention. Alright. I said he don't pay that little squeaky toy no attention. Well. There's a stun on you. Oh, that shit. With the birds? Waiting on you to come out there and put some seed down. Baby, bring me one of the juices when you come back. Bring me the apple juice. Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit go through the cloud. Niggas terrified. Niggas terrified. Yeah, let these motherfuckers come from this to the jetpack. And we still sitting up here talking, the earth is flat. And they just advancing and progressing and impressing your black woman. And you sitting up here, no, stay my queen. Stay by my side. The earth is flat. And these motherfuckers like, no, black woman, come with me into the advancement of life. Progression. Let me show you how to rule the universe. Populate other planets. Despite what evil means they must have used, look at the peace they will create based off your ignorance. The earth is flat. Your fucking brain is flat.
See your accounts.
Oh.
Let me see your account.
I don't got no problem. Why you talking shit?
Let me see your account. This about to be a problem. You live?
All
Let me
day.
see your account.
I don't got no problem ordering stuff.
They been wanting.
I ain't never lied to you about ordering stuff. Why did I want to take your car?
I ain't never lied.
Katina, you finna do that?
I ain't never lied about ordering nothing. I lied.
Katina, that even your face that you use when you for real though. You've lied about orders. You've lied about orders. You hid that box of shit up under that towel purposely.
I didn't have it. The towel.
Come on, you already admitted to it. Now you live. You want to lie again? I thought we was finna be real.
The towel.
Did you? Did the towel fall over it?
What time you talking about?
Man, bring me the apple juice, nigga. Shout out to my baby. How ordering that? This motherfucking Bed Bath Beyond. I had to whoop this nigga ass. Nigga came by the house checking on her. Fucking Bed Bath and whatever it is now. Uh-oh. That thing here. Yeah, man, that's just the ignorance that y'all have, man. So, I'm finna go ahead and wrap this up, man. It's the boy Suave, boss. The flat earth is dead, has been dead since Sanchez came over here, brought his ass over here, thought he was gonna do something. So, it is what it is, man. So, I'm finna tolerate a crowd of idiots, potentially. potentially they might not jump on because all they have is questions of doubt. So that's it. Akmalak says he has a big contradiction, and that's what he thinks is going to defeat all the proofs I just showed. And he's not going to bring in on the information. So let's go. It's the boy Suave Boss. This is the Argument League. And we are live on the other stream. Let me give you this. Copy. I could paste it right here. Yes, Pro, unfortunately. But with a good cause. Alright, so I'll end this one. Put the Zoom link.